fellas. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This week on Humpcast, we salute Stan Lee, a fallen hero. Trailers for a Detective Pikachu movie and another Jungle Book. Satan's followers are pissed at Sabrina. YouTuber feeds people to alligators, and California is on fire. You're listening to Humpcast. Woo! Welcome to Humpcast, everybody. The show where a couple of buds get buzzed and help you start off your day while we sip on a tropical IPA. Because this week's show is actually powered by Pacific Plate Brewing Company.
That's right.
Oh, wait, I can just do this.
There we go.
I'm so used to just doing it with my mouth.
There we go.
I'm so just used to using my mouth, you know. But I can do this. And as always, of course, well, not always, unfortunately, California's on fire. This state is on fire. State. Ready? State. There you go. So that's going to be just back there for it. We are in Southern California. Thankfully, we're recording in Monterey Park. So, I mean, the fires are all around us, but they're not
in like the Ventura area, Malibu, and
it's like 20 minutes away, 30 minutes away.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. A lot of people, our hearts go out to the people who are really getting, their houses fucking damaged or burned, or everybody's friends, families, and animals. Please be safe.
Seriously. Be very careful. Have evacuation plans if you are anywhere near them.
That shit got crazy, man. Like my boss yesterday, he was showing me pictures from like the back door at his house. Like,
yeah,
and he was like, that shit got pretty close.
Did it?
Yeah.
Shit.
And he's in Woodland Hills.
Jesus.
So,
well, we'll get into the fires a little later in the actual show itself. Just like every alcohol or every. Why? I feel like I could speak better than last week, but I still can't fucking do it. Just like every episode.
Alcohol?
Just like every alcohol. Maybe that's why I do this. Thanks, alcohol. Just like every episode, we start off every episode with an alcoholic beverage of some sort. And as mentioned earlier, this episode is brought to you by Pacific Plate Brewing Company.
Pacific Plate.
They've of course given us some cool stuff before. This is some good stuff too. I really like it. So this is yours. I don't know why I'm touching it. I've already poured mine. I'm drinking their...
I haven't finished this one yet. So.
Okay, so I'm sipping on their guava IPA from Pacific Plate. I already finished a pineapple and... a mango. I already finished a mango IPA, and that might be helping to my lack of coherency.
So Pacific Plate actually, if you haven't had a chance to go down there to the one the Glendale spot closed, but Monrovia... First of all, every two Saturdays a month I'm running comedy shows there, and Vicky, my fiance, runs all the events, and she's been doing a great job. She just this past month we did Parks and Recreation trivia, which was a big hit.
Is that actually from the show?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. No, we're just talking about fucking.
You
state
started
laws.
saying parks, and I was like, this is weird, but then you actually Parks and Recreation, got it.
Trivia, and last month was The Office. We're trying to figure out what we're going to do in December.
Mm-hmm.
I suggested Home Alone 1 and 2 trivia for the holidays.
That sounds cool.
I thought that would be a good idea, but apparently everyone wants to do like Friends or Seinfeld or something. So.
Well, then go suck a dick. How about that? Like, I'm a fan of Friends, but I would not pick that over a Home Alone trivia for the holidays.
For the holidays, that's what I'm saying.
That's like, what is it, 7, 9 seasons that they fucking went through?
Yeah.
Friends? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and it's not that accessible. I guess it's on Netflix, but
it's not accessible.
I don't know. Anyway, Pacific Plate has this new pumpkin stout.
Oh, what?
That's bomb.
Have you told Ricky? Rest in peace, Ricky C.
No, rest in peace. No, but Ricky's dead in San Francisco. So.
Oh, that's right. He's not back yet.
I don't know. I haven't talked to him, but
he's dead.
I haven't summoned him yet.
He's dead in San Francisco. That should be Ricky's autobiography. Dead in San Francisco. Look at this- okay, I just want to mention this head. It looks like fucking whipped cream. Like that.
Yeah, it does.
It's so cool how different beers give you different like actual looking bodies and everything. It looks like I'm drinking a beer float right now.
Yeah. And the rainbow sherbet is on Nitro now.
Dude, okay, that's what I want to know if it was still there. I'm going.
It's on Nitro now, and it's an.
Ooh, I like this better.
It's much better on Nitro.
And it's already good. I've already liked it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's
I've
like
been
creamier on Nitro. It's a lot better. I normally don't like beers on Nitro. It takes a particular type of beer for me to enjoy it on Nitro. Like, some people were really into like IPAs on Nitro, and I'm just like, I don't like that.
I actually don't like IPAs. The ones I like on Nitros are generally the darker
cream
ones.
ales or like a
Cali
stout.
Creaming on Nitro.
Cali Creaming on Nitro is fucking bomb.
Fucked my shit up. And Naughty Sauce from Noble Brewing, I think Noble Ale Works or something.
I don't know.
Naughty Sauce was delicious. Cali Creaming on Nitro is fucking delicious. I tried a weird grapefruit sculpin on Nitro, and I couldn't tell if I liked it more or not.
I had the pineapple sculpin on Nitro, and that was probably the best IPA.
That makes sense because it's like a Dole Whip IPA.
Yeah.
Bob Dole Whip.
Bob Dole.
Bob Dole.
And now they have, if you're a Mug Club member, exclusively only for Mug Club members, they have a Pina Colada IPA.
What the shit fuck is a Mug Club?
So Mug Club is an exclusive club that Pacific Plate has, and you pay an annual fee, and you're able to get 24 ounces a pour.
What?
When you walk in, and they charge you for a pint.
Nice.
And you get exclusive exclusive brews and different so like there's one beer on tap that they only made a little bit for only for Mug Club members, and it's pretty good.
That sounds cool, and it's a catchy name. Good job, Pack Plate.
So if you want to be a Mug Club member, you just go in there and talk to them. I think it's like $100 for the entire year, which isn't bad. And then they give you a mug, and they fill you up 24 ounces rather than a pint, and they charge you for the pint. So
nice.
you basically get more beer.
Also, you look cooler because you're rocking a mug.
Yeah, and you're a Mug Club.
Are they custom mugs?
Yeah.
Dang, fool.
Well, they're Pacific Plate mugs. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So the pumpkin stout's fucking bomb.
Mm-hmm.
I would recommend. I'm not. I think the pumpkin spice shit kind of got a little out of hand over these past couple years, but theirs is pretty damn good. And then the Pina Colada. Oh, and the 5-year anniversary is still available.
Oh, that's awesome
And
too.
it's a
This
great
is
beer.
something that I like is like when I went there was so many good beers, and some of them are kind of experimental, but they're really good, like quality tasting.
Yeah.
Definitely the sherbet ale.
Sherbet's a hit.
Yeah, I love that one. That was like I tried that and it was amazing, but I think the anniversary. What is the anniversary again? Because that was my favorite.
It's a
by
triple
far.
IPA.
I love it. And fucking fans of the shows know I love doubles, triple IPAs, more alcohol, smoother. I love it. And then this one, just specifically, I can't even describe it, mostly because I can't remember. I remember liking it though.
What's that? The
How did the flavors of the actual anniversary ale?
Oh, okay.
I was like, I tried it. I
was trying to bring the pina colada over, but Vicky wouldn't let me. She filled up a growler. She's like, no,
Damn it,
she's like,
Vicky.
that's mine. And I'm like, fuck, okay.
Fucking stingy as fuck, Vicky. No, but yeah, these are awesome. I love these. I think I like the guava better though. The guava IPA is really nice.
Yeah, I prefer the I kind of get in a weird mood. It depends, like at the time I was helping them can.
Yeah,
I was drinking.
One for me,
I was
one for
drinking
you,
this
one for me,
like all week long. So I was like, I'm fucking tired of this. Somebody give me something else. So,
okay.
I do get kind of, it's a weird thing to complain about because I get a lot of free beer from Pack Plate. They hook it up. They're the boys. Shout out Pacific Plate.
Why do I even?
I don't know. You should have it ready.
Always.
See, that's the
sure.
That's the downside
This
of
is
having
the downside.
That's the downside of having your music.
Yeah,
playing
pretty
all the
much. I'm gonna try with no music. We're good. We're having a good conversation. I like it.
But the thing is, okay, so
Shout out
like,
conversations.
so like I said, it's hard. It's hard because these are already. Oh shit! These are already canned and like in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
And then these are the ones I get tired of.
Okay.
But then they have so many other good options that so when I go in and I actually hang out, I never drink these IPAs.
Oh yeah. That makes sense. Of course, you want to try. That's the whole beauty I think of beer is that there's so many different ones that you could just try.
Yeah, I've been drinking that pumpkin stout, fucking not like nonstop because it's also a coffee stout, so it's a coffee pumpkin stout. Yeah,
It's a what?
It's a coffee pumpkin stout. It's a coffee pumpkin stout. Oh shit!
That sounds good.
Yeah.
It also just sounds like a pumpkin spice latte, though.
It pretty much is, but it's really good. It's really good though.
Nice. But yeah, I mean, yeah, like that's the thing. I love the experiments that go along with it, along as, of course, there's quality flavors in there, quality ingredients, and sounds like these guys use them.
And of course, they have the balanced breakfast, which was a big hit. It's a double IPA with oatmeal raisin cookie in it or something like that.
That sounds good. I still have an horchata stout too in my fridge. I love drinking those. Those are
damn,
surprisingly light.
Yeah, I might trade you, and you can have this mango if I could have that
Yeah.
horchata.
It's in the very back though, so you're gonna have to dig.
Okay.
Okay. Like I will do that for beer.
I want you hostess to get me a fresh case of beer first thing in the morning.
The French.
The French.
What's a French beer? Can you name a French beer? Is Chimay? No.
Stella Artois. Artois.
À toi. Voulez-vous
It's French.
coucher ce soir?
It's French beer.
Okay, fair enough.
What'd you say? Chimay? I think Chimay
Yeah,
is
Chimay?
too.
Okay.
Yeah. There's another one out there too that's like
Oh, that's why. I was like, why are they so low? I still have the duck on. Much better. I'm not trying that part down now. Look at the buzziness. What is it saying? Oh, so see you dudes doing your show on a bar table.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I don't know. Yeah, we have a bar next to me. This is a regular table. So if you want to say that this table is adjacent to a bar, yes, you're
Bar table.
absolutely correct, David.
Bar table.
Bar table.
D Rotten from the Dungeon podcast.
That's my favorite button.
So-
D Rotten.
So I was telling you when I walked in here that my fucking window fell off the track, and now my window is taped up. So
Okay, so like I told them this before, but I really need to tell everyone. I seriously believe that Ryan D somehow fucked over like Madame Zeroni or something in a past life.
well, you called her Madame Zamboni.
I called her Madame Zamboni,
which made me laugh.
yeah, in a past life because
Well, it was my great
undisputable. Ryan D has the worst luck. Like some things he brings on himself, but some things are straight luck. Like he has the worst luck of any person I've ever met in my entire life.
Yeah, things just happen to me.
Yeah, and it's fucking weird. Like you were telling me that every car you've ever owned has done this thing that I've never
and
even
it's-
seen
and
happen
it's-
on a car.
And it's pretty much been the same door on every car. It's mainly because I slam that door a lot because I throw shit in the back and I just slam it and get in my car. And so like maybe I don't know, just like one of them I know for sure on the Jeep that I had, I was mad and I slammed the door and the fucking window fell. And then I was like,
fuck yourself.
where's that from?
I don't even know. I found it.
Go fuck yourself.
Cool. But yeah, so there was that, and then yesterday, I felt like I didn't even fucking close the door that hard. I just kind of threw my laundry in there, and I slammed the door, and the fucking thing fell. And I was like, oh my god, that didn't just happen right now.
Bitch, what the fuck?
And yeah, and then I had to like calm down and go to the fucking gas station and get gas, and then I drove to work with you know that weird fucking like when one window is open and you're on the freeway and it's like
Yes, that's fucking horrible.
And,
it's the worst.
so I
I
had to
feel like it's
drive-
one of the worst sounds in the
So
world.
I had to drive to work like that, like wanting to fucking shoot myself in the head, and then I put all my
you know,
windows.
you could.
I did that, but then like I have a lot of shit in my car, so like it was all kind of flying
There's
around.
a fucking tornado in your
And-
car.
And so I was like, what's more irritating, the fact that my credit card might fly out the window because I still haven't opened it up. It's in the envelope, or
You couldn't just stop and like put them down.
I just have like a stack of mail on my seat, so it started flying around everywhere.
Oh
and
god.
But anyway, then last night, so last night when I was driving home, dude, it was fucking like, okay, I'm sorry for being such a Cali bitch, but it was like 60 degrees driving home.
60 degrees.
And so I
yes.
was freezing on the freeway. I go to work during the day and it's fucking hot or it's warm, and then at night, we got this desert weather going on, so So yeah, I had to have all my windows down. And I was freezing driving on the freeway like fuck.
Cold. It was 60 degrees, you guys. It was so bad.
It was. Fuck you. You're the biggest bitch when it comes to the cold.
Yeah, but I prepare for it. I keep jackets in my car, and I
had a jacket on.
I have ass warmers, which I love. Like
you have ass burgers.
Probably. I don't know. Like I feel like I have something.
Never mind. I changed my mind. I don't really want to look for that stuff.
I told you. That's why I told you it was in the back.
Yeah.
You're like, that's work. I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
No, definitely not.
So what's up with you, bro?
Dude, I've been working so much lately that it's kind of sucks because I want to always bring something new to the podcast and tell them what I've been doing, but I've been slacking like so bad, and it's horrible. Like,
Yeah.
But it's not slacking due to the fact that I'm just not doing anything. I wake up, I go to work or the gym, and then work, and then come back here, and then go to sleep.
I know.
Like, I do not have time to do it. My house is a fucking mess right now because we have a new roommate in the back, and so we use the back for storage. And so now everything is just everywhere, and I'm overwhelmed by, not overwhelmed, but spread thin in the sense like, I'll wake up, I'll do some shit, and then I'll be like distracted by some other shit. Then I gotta do that, and I gotta do that, and then I gotta go to work, and then I come back. So I'm just tired, and that's what's been like the last few weeks, basically. And now, I'll move it up so we can see. And now,
what does it say?
I'm getting back on. Someone in the comments says that she's cursed with cars. Also, she always crashes them, pulling out of a parking spot. I think you might just be bad at driving.
Yeah, maybe you just should look.
Yeah, look like just there's mirrors. Some places have backup cameras. Although I'll say this, I've seen so many people crash even with cameras.
With the backup cams?
How do you do that,
dude? It's no offense to this guy, but he's a buddy of mine, Rob.
I was like, that's a girl.
Dick Neptune. He fucking.
Oh yeah, big guy.
He's a new driver. Like he's fresh.
What?
He's like a new driver. Like he just
How
got
old
a
is he?
car. He's like, I think he's 30.
What the shit?
So he just had never driven. So
Yeah.
he's only been driving for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so now, he just got a car, and it's got like a back, and he can't parallel park. So every time we go have like band practice together, or we go anywhere, we went to the Improv last week together, and he picked me up, and I had to park his car. I have to park his car for him every time.
Jeez.
And I'm just like, dude, you have a fucking backup cam. This should be easy.
Yeah.
But,
I've had to do that for people though. I literally see them struggling, and I'm just like, do you want me to just park your car for you, or pull out of a space because somebody parks kind of close to them, and they're like, I don't know how to do this.
Yeah. And then when they have a backup cam, it's like how do you not? I'm like, dude, I mean, I have the
I'll
sensors.
say this though. So with the backup camera, if you get reliant on that, it's kind of a handicap because there are sometimes, especially when it's raining, where there's like a lot of water, so there's a lot of reflective light, and you can't see everything.
Yeah.
But then that's where you should be like, okay, this isn't reliable.
Well, I don't
How
know
about
if-
I turn around?
I don't know
and
if you
see
heard
what's
about.
behind me.
I don't know if you heard about this, but a couple years ago, I broke my neck, right?
Uh-huh.
And
No, what's that? This is
so
surprising.
I literally will not like my next car for sure has to have one because I can't turn like I can't.
Does it hurt to turn your neck?
I can't like look it. I'll show you. Like this is
What-
as far as I can turn my neck.
Well, Lottie frickin'
That's as far as I can go, and then this way that's it.
That's not that like if you don't move your shoulders, that's not that non-normal, like abnormal.
So like yeah,
like
but so,
turn your shoulders.
Well, that's the thing. So if I have
You're like Batman.
exactly. So when I have to actually look behind me, I have to turn my whole body, and it's just kind of sucks.
I
It's
hear
just
you.
it's I mean it's more of a.
But like I was saying, like the
But
cameras.
that's why I have those sensors on my bumper.
Yeah.
And that was the reason why. One of the driving factors.
She
why I
says she
bought
has
the
a
fucking
camera
car.
too. That's funny.
But now that I've driven and for work I was driving a van that had the fucking
Backup camera.
had the backup camera.
You're
so-
just like flooring it, going in reverse, looking
and I was
at your
just like I'm
dashboard.
like I can't ever have a car that doesn't have this now.
God, no, it's horrible. Like it's not. It's a great thing to have because there's like times where there are things that are below your window you can't see. That's great. That's a great way to have. Or
Well, yeah, I mean
reason.
for parking, like for
But
sure. There should be
so many things because you need to know exactly where things are outside of your camera.
Dude, those really good ones, they even show you the trajectory and
Mm-hmm.
like how you have to turn. They got the lines and everything. They show you everything. It's perfect. They even have like little meters that tells you how close you are to things.
What the fuck's a meter, bro? I talk about inches and feet. I'm kidding. Yeah, no. I mean, that's what I'm saying. They're good. I'm just saying, don't be self-reliant on them, or don't be so reliant on
Well,
them,
why would they?
because then you end up crashing your shit all the time. I literally was in a car.
Why would they make them then?
I was.
I'm just
They're
kidding.
aids. I was literally in a car with somebody else who was coming out of a tight parking spot in a parking lot and just using their camera. And he's like, "Why is my car not moving?" And I turn around. I'm like, "Oh, you're in a car. You're in another car." Like they were tapping the bumper, and they wouldn't. They're like, "Why is it not?" But it wasn't showing on the camera because it was right.
Yeah, because it was right up against it.
and it's right in the corner, so
Yeah.
you couldn't tell. And I'm like, "You're literally rubbing against another car right now."
That person's kind of special because even then, they have bumper sensors that like beep when you're fucking right.
Not every car does, but yeah, I mean, those are. I actually like that about your car that it does that because I think that's more useful than a camera if you had to pick only one.
Yeah, I mean, and it took me a while to get used to because I think the first week I had the car, I was like, "Oh, I got these bumper sensors. Check this shit out," and I went backed up right into a car.
You're an idiot.
Just to show somebody, like I was like, I could get so close.
Look how close. I'm practically in it. Oh wait, no, I'm in
And
another
I went,
car.
I'm like, oh shit.
I like how you call him. You call somebody special. You're like, yeah, that's the special driver. Then you're like, I floored it into another car because I had sensors.
Yeah.
Next thing you're like, the next new car you have is gonna have that anti-stop technology. You're like, check it out. You floor it just straight into another car.
Into a wall.
Like, I don't know why it didn't stop.
Yeah. Hey, so, well, since you haven't been doing shit, I've been nonstop fucking hammering out stand up. So I'm
There we go.
super excited about Saturday.
You to remind everyone what's going on Saturday.
Saturday, I'm doing. I don't know if I told you last week, but I've decided that I'm recording my album.
Oh, okay. The last time I heard that was when we had Tony Alfano on.
Okay, no, but yeah, but. Okay, so
yes.
Tony actually did that at the
an
improv.
album. So it's a comedy album.
So I'm going to shoot, and I'm filming and I'm recording audio.
Good.
But the audio will come out in an audio album. That's what I'm planning on doing with that.
Cool.
And the video, I'm thinking I'm going to edit the whole show together and just like put it up for free on my website.
Nice.
So just to get more traffic to my website.
We like that idea. The audience likes that idea. It's a good idea.
TeamRyanD.com. So yeah, so we're shooting that at the Silver Dollar Saloon. We got the stage built. So tonight we're going and testing out all the audio and lighting and everything. So
Shout out Silver Dollar.
but yeah, I'm super stoked on it because I was thinking about doing this for a long time and
Stop getting distracted.
sorry, my brother's a fucking moron.
You're actually the one talking. Stop
I know.
looking at
It's
your
just
phone.
my brother's a fucking idiot, dude. Like he's like hitting me up about tickets for the show on Saturday, and I go TeamRyanD.com. That's where everyone's buying tickets. He's like,
Yes.
"What the fuck is that?"
What is the internet? What? Yes.
I've seen the flyer. Isn't it $5? Yes, dude. But
It's $5.
it's $5 from. But it's
That's
there's-
where you get the tickets. Don't just. I think he's still back in the school days where you just hand somebody $5 and they just hand you like a blue ticket or something. Which, if I had to guess, are you using blue tickets?
No, I'm just giving out wristbands for people who bought tickets online.
okay.
They're just gonna show their phones.
Show their phones, and then yeah, that makes sense. That's how a thing works nowadays. Stop it.
Sorry,
Do it later.
fucking idiot.
Yeah. All right. So you gonna do the sound check tonight, and then
Yeah, so we're doing everything tonight, getting all that shit ready. But I'm
That's good.
and it just so worked out. I'm like I said, I had been typing out all my material and kind of trying to. I just laid it all out on paper, and I'm trying to get everything kind of flowing together the way I want it to. It's like doing stand up in LA. You're only allowed to do 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20 if you're like featuring for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I'm probably gonna do like 40 minutes that night, and I'm like,
40 minutes.
yeah.
Jesus.
So I'm.
So you're doing actual like special kind
Yeah.
of like a Netflix special.
So I'm doing 40 minutes. So I'm running through all my material.
Dang.
But I have, and there's a lot of old shit that I'm not gonna do. I'm just kind of taking out. So that's why I have all these.
Swear to God, if you told me that you came out Asian, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Well, I have to do that one, but that one's a
Staple.
That one's a staple. Yeah. That one hasn't been on TV yet. So.
True. Okay, fair enough. All right. I know, but you have come up with a lot of new shit, and that's good.
Yeah, so I have a lot of new material that I'm putting out, and then along with some of the classics, but also the classic bits that you've been seeing me work on. I feel like I haven't been as ready as they are now. So
good, and that's the whole thing with comedy. You mean you could see the same comic do the same bit like 100 times, and it's different like every time because that's you're evolving.
Yeah, so it was cool because Saturday.
Look at you, you're a Charmeleon. You're not just a little Charmander.
So on Saturday, I hit up a buddy of mine that runs like these fundraiser events, and he gets like great comics for like fundraisers and Whittier.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, hey dude, I'm doing this thing. I really would like to get a spot, and I'm trying to get fucking ready. And dude, he let me run for like 30 minutes on Saturday. So
nice.
So yeah, it was
that's
awesome.
good practice too. Have you? Is that the longest you've ever been on stage? Like
30 minutes.
Just you, 30 minutes.
20. I mean, like 28 to 30. I mean, I've had to do 30 minutes usually. I've never done any more than 30.
Okay.
But I'm going to do about 40 because I could have ran more when I was doing that, and I already know like the breaks are going to be longer. Like not to fucking just the breaks. The breaks are going to be longer because I'm going to be doing. It's going to be a crowd that's kind of there for me, So it's when you do
going to be a hot crowd.
So when you do stand up, the fucking the laughs are going to it depends on that's how long your set's going to go. Because dude, I've had to do 30 minutes for 5 people who weren't laughing, and that dude like 30 minutes material turns into fucking 10 real fast when no one's laughing.
You're like right. Right? I'm sorry. I've allotted this time for laughter, guys.
Yeah.
Laughter.
Yeah, so I'm excited because I think that I think it's going to end up rolling a lot longer than I'm thinking because of that. It's going to be a room full of 65 people that are pretty much there to see me, So
nice. Are you going to is it going to be more production cuz I really want to if it is, I want to help with that.
What do you mean?
Well, because the Netflix specials and the actual
we might need your help if you want.
Like they make not. I'm not going as far as making a short film as your intro, but that was actually a good thing. Remember when you did that for a talent show? That was funny.
Oh
that was actually. I don't know if you saw that.
I think I might do something. But a little more, but not very funny. I don't know. I was thinking
that's the perfect thing. Don't do anything funny for a comedy show.
I thought maybe we were doc style, kind of just kind of talking about the reason why I'm doing it there and the reason and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because
I'm home, motherfuckers.
I was either gonna do it there at the Ice House. I was gonna have the Ice House let me do a night and pretty much just do the same thing.
Yeah.
But I just decided since the 2-year anniversary was coming up for this, and then I was like, you know what, I did want to shoot something here, and I know, and I could use an album, and then I was like, fuck it, we'll just plan this out, and then we'll see what happens, and then as it got closer, I'm like, you know what, fuck it, we'll just do a popcorn type thing where we don't have a host, so I don't have to host the show, so that way I can close the show out, I can run through all my material, and I can hopefully try and get something out of it, and something at least physical I can sell at shows, or to give out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, just something to have because I don't. I've been doing stand up 5 years now, and it's I don't really have anything to show for it. So.
That's not true. I wouldn't say that at all. But I mean, I understand what you want. You want a milestone. You want something physical to be this is my album.
Exactly. So the album thing.
This is the accumulation of all the shit that I've gone through and evolved through in 5 years, and that's awesome. This is your Infinity War, bro.
It is. Yeah. No, this is my Civil War Civil War right now. But yeah,
I'll just come on stage and just heckle you, and that's the fight. It's just me versus you on stage. Stop looking at your phone.
I'm sorry, my brother's a fucking idiot.
I'm aware. Stop it.
But yeah, here, I'll do this. Just
flip it over. There you go.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, so I'm super excited about that. So I'm hoping I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I already know it's not that hard. It's not that difficult to get because I have to record it. I'm not sure exactly what the fuck I'm doing around on the post-production side on audio.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to give that track to somebody to break it up into tracks, like an album.
We know, who's that? Moses?
Yeah, Mo.
Mo? Yeah,
Mo. I might have him do it, and then and then he'll have to master it, and then
remaster it.
And then
I was actually listening. No, it's funny. We're totally kind of off conversation, but it ties in. I was sent a survey by Six Flags Magic Mountain. But if I took the survey, I could get free tickets, and I was like, I haven't been there in forever. But one of the questions was, when was the last time you were there? And I could just remember it was you, me, Tony, and Nick. I think was it Nick that went to?
Rob Zorif. Yeah.
Rob Zorif. Sorry. And we went to Six Flags, and that was the only reason I remember that is because we just would not shut up about Air Supply, not Air Supply, fucking Airborne. Yeah, they got to live it up. And so I was going back down the rabbit hole of all of our old episodes that had Tony, and I'm like, God damn it, Tony, you're on too many episodes. And I was like, which one did we talk about going to Six Flags for? And then
I think it was the last time he was on.
No, it was like 2 or 3 times ago.
Oh, okay.
That's what. Yeah, so that was just funny. And then fucking going to Six. I want to go back to Six Flags, to be honest.
Yeah,
I haven't been there in forever.
Okay, so what was the point?
I don't remember. What was the thing you said right before
mastering?
That? Oh yeah, no, and I was I introed it because he was talking about his album at the time, and I said remastered. He's like, nah, bro, it's not remastered. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, no, I just chose that wordage. It doesn't work with it. Yeah, it was a bad story.
Okay. Well, okay. So anyway, so then,
thanks. You guys get it, right?
So like I said on the, so I was saying on the production side for that. I'm thinking of maybe because I kind of know the guys at Metal Assault, which is
noise,
which is a heavy metal. First it was like a blog spot, like this guy would do. He was like an independent, basically an internet magazine.
Got it.
On like the LA metal scene, but he's starting his own label.
Yes.
So I'm like, maybe if I hit that dude up, and maybe I can get like a label to do a comedy album.
Yeah.
Then. Maybe we'll be able to, kind of collaborate and distribute it like under Metal Assault. Like that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome. Do that.
So that's what there's all that shit that I got to go through. Either way, it's gonna hopefully be out by sometime next year, and I can have it like on iTunes, Spotify.
But if you want to be part of that crowd, that awesome crowd that's gonna enjoy themselves,
there's only about
this Saturday.
If my retarded brother figures it out, there will only be about 15 tickets left.
You're like, but how do I? How do I get to your website? Like, do I wish myself there, or what's going on? How does it work? So what you're saying is you just type into your browser, which is on your computer or your phone even. So pull it out of your pants, and it's in there.
TeamRyanD.com, and it's literally the first thing.
TeamRyanD.com. You can just do that on your phone, right? And not text your brother 1,000 times how to do that.
It's just so fucking dumb, dude. Because the last text he got was like, he's all, oh, we got to get tickets. And I was like, okay, go to Team Right. He's like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'll just pay at the door. And I'm like, don't do that because it's probably going to sell out. And you won't be guaranteed a seat.
Yeah.
And then.
He's like, no, I'll just do that.
And then he's like, whatever. I got to find a sitter anyway. So I'm like, wait, so you're not even sure if you're going to go? Idiot.
Oh, you guys are fun, you guys. You and those guys.
But anyway, so I'm super psyched about it. I'm a little nervous, but hopefully.
I mean, I think the best thing you could do is treat this like any other show that has a crowd.
I know. I have to get past the dude. Like when the cameras and the recording and like the pressure is on, like I fucking like overthink things, and then I get super fucking scared.
I'll help you with that. It's called tequila. I'll give you tequila. Don't worry about it.
That's the thing is I don't want to be drunk either.
Well, don't be drunk. You need to pick your moment. So actually, I'll tell you this. I did do one thing this past weekend, and I had a beer pong tournament, and there's a sweet spot where it's like when you're fresh, you're making a few cups, but you're not really in your zone.
Yeah,
it takes me about 3 beers. I've discovered 3 beers in, and I'm fucking Kobe.
Well, I have a 2-beer rule. That's what I should always have my third on stage with me. That's what I always do.
Okay, so you're about 3 in too.
Yeah.
It's literally 3 beers in, and that's our sweet spot.
But I feel like that turns into a 2-beer rule at the Silver Dollar because they give you those fucking giant mugs.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So
or me a 1 beer because I for the podcast people, I was like, when I go to the Silver Dollar, a lot of the times if I know I'm gonna fucking turn up, I'm just gonna buy a pitcher, and they're gonna ask me how many glasses would I like with that pitcher, and I say glasses. Fuck. And I just have this giant glass. It's like what, $13 usually, and it's this giant pitcher,
giant mug,
and I just drink out of that. Why would I bother with a glass?
You're a fucking animal.
I am.
But yeah, I'm so stoked about it. I mean, especially for it being, it's kind of like, I'm kind of like brushing past this, but it really is kind of a cool thing to do, like, hometown, like bar that we've been going to since we were like 21. This is kind of like a big milestone. I just kind of want to, I want to celebrate it. I want to celebrate it with the people that are, my regular supporters.
Yeah, that makes sense. Stop looking when I do. Like when I do this, it means don't stop talking.
Sorry. But you know what I mean? Like I'm fucking I'm kind of psyched on that. Just the idea of like, so I wrote a little like intro speech about the reason I'm doing it at a bar and at this particular bar.
That actually would help, I think. Definitely, it just tells like the people. It gives them in that sort of like mood or whatever.
Yeah.
Ready to.
Yeah, so it's like a funny little thing, and I tried to rehearse it the other day, and I'm like, this is stupid. It doesn't make any sense because it's not even this bar.
Oh really? Yeah. Did you actually? Oh, like in front of people?
I was trying to do it in front of a crowd, and I was like, because I'm doing my thing. I was like, and then I fucked it up, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just. It's hard because I actually wrote a thing, but when I actually write jokes, like. I just write the punchline and then I figure it out on stage.
Mm-hmm.
so like
okay.
Or I'll write the notes. Like I don't actually write the joke out. So when I actually have something that is semi-scripted, like I fuck it up.
Oh no, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, especially for us, like we're much more improv-y.
Yeah.
Even when I'm doing anything like on like acting, even I can't remember the last time I went. Just straight,
right.
Straight off the page. Like I don't do that. It's something I don't do right now. But no, like we're very improv-y, and like I'm glad that most directors and most people are cool with that. But definitely, like we are off the cuff. We get the idea. Like tell us what our emotions are, what we're supposed to do as far as acting goes. But for this, and what beat you're supposed to hit.
I have a few punches in it, but So, but those are like, but I have to set it up right, so I'll figure it out. But.
I got you. You should come out to this song though. I think it's a good song. Just come out for it. I thought it would have started when I actually hit the play button.
It's like a karaoke version. Oh, here.
There you go.
We want everyone to cry before I go.
Cry and then cry with laughter.
No, I'm actually gonna be using all local bands on the.
Oh, good.
Music
like
in between
music intros. And
so that way, I'm like, oh, fucking, I'll just do it. Ask for permission later. I'm like, and I'm sure it won't be a problem.
No, definitely. No, what local band's gonna be like? No, that's not cool, bro.
Yeah. So I mean, since.
Never felt so strong, I'm back, baby. Like there's nothing
What's up, bitch? I'm back in that fucking dollar.
And I just figure. It's kind of free promotion, and
absolutely.
Everyone's doing it for free. No one. I have all volunteers that are helping me do this thing. So, shout out Rat Rodarty, my brother, my.
Oh, so he's not the one that's.
He's not
right
the
now.
fucking idiot. No,
we're talking your older brother.
So Matt is helping me with. He's going to be running sound, doing the announcements, and running the board.
Yeah, this board to be exact.
Yeah. And
you'll see a cameo by this board.
And he'll be actually running audio and
David wants ice bag. Can we have ice bag?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, ice bag's gonna open up.
They're not opening up. Everyone will be gone.
Yeah, the place will be gone.
The place will be gone.
It'll be torn down.
Well, ice bag is. I think Matthew told me he's gonna bring up the first comic to Ice Bag. So.
Oh, yeah, it's one thing. As long as they're not live.
I'm like, okay, whatever. So it's going to be a bunch of local bands that he's going to be playing, so that way I can have the rights to, to actually have their music play on the video and everything.
That's awesome.
So. But yeah, that's it, man. I'm fucking psyched on it. I'm like,
it's going to be awesome, dude. I think it's going to be great. Ricky and I will definitely be there. Of course, if you need my help, let me know. Besides, my equipment.
I mean, maybe we're meeting tonight, and we're going to figure out exactly what we need. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I guess we're just doing 3 cameras. We wanted to do 4.
I have your memory card still, right?
Oh, that's where it went. Okay.
You never even asked me. It was just sitting here. Steve gave it to me.
Okay,
I'm like, all right. Yeah, it's. I'll give it to you with the camera.
Oh wait, so he did get some footage. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do. Okay, so you were talking about doing like a little intro.
Yeah.
He got footage of that the regular night.
Yeah.
So I wanted to take that footage and kind of do like a little VO
Montage.
thing and like and then like a kind of like a
Ryan D has been doing this for 5 years.
no,
Look,
not
we have proof.
not like that. Just
No,
like me talking about it and talking about how what has led up to kind of doing this, so I think it'd be a cool little like kind of documentary style little thing,
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Pull it off. Pretty much anything you do, if you pull it off right, should be a good idea.
Yeah.
So, sounds good. All right, we're gonna get into some stories real quick. Did you want to get another beer, or do you have your other beer?
I got it here. I'm good.
I might want to get another
I
beer.
do. We got 30 minutes.
All right, well, I won't get another beer then. It's fine, but you know what?
It's me, bitches! I may have some news for you. Go ahead.
Entertainment news, everybody. This just broke out.
That is a scientific fact, huh?
I'm not gonna get to this story. I have a question for you. News story that'll make you guys a little bit tingly in the fans. Okay, we need to move on from that. I need to get away from that real quick.
I read somewhere that their periods attract bears.
Happy New Year, and I love you, Al Pacino.
Merry Christmas and a Happy Good New Year. I love you.
All right, we're back into the movie news. What's up, guys? And I'm going to jump straight into it. I actually saw a movie this past weekend. Did you? Stop it with your phone, bro.
Sorry, I'm just telling my brother. I didn't see any
killing
movies
me.
this weekend. I watched. I've been watching the new season of Daredevil.
Yeah.
Fuck yes, bro. God, how did I wait so long?
Wait, were you sleeping on Daredevil? Did you not? see the
No,
last
I
ones?
watched the first 2 seasons and I watched all of fucking Punisher.
Uh-huh.
But season 3 came out like a couple months ago and I just hadn't had a chance to like start
Oh,
it. So I
good.
finally started it this week. Well, because like Vicky and I got into that show together. And I was getting pissed because I kept wanting to put it on. She's like, "No, I don't feel like watching." I was like, "Okay, can I watch this show without you then?" Because I've been trying to fucking watch it. She's
No.
like, "Yeah, finally you go." She's like, "Yeah, you could watch it without me."
That's
then."
the worst. I'll tell you this. Like, there's so many shows that I've started with my ex that I still haven't finished. Daredevil being one of them, actually. And so,
Yeah,
like, whenever anyone tells me, like, literally, and then I had a girl try and do that I'm not dating, I guess. But she's like, "No, let's watch it together." I'm
I
like,
fucking hate that.
"No, I'm gonna."
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
was-
finish. And it was Haunting of Hill House. I'm like, "No, I'm gonna watch this by myself."
Yeah, and especially when it's a really good show. Fuck all that. It's like
Like, if you see each other every day, that's one thing. But I'm not waiting weeks at a time to watch another episode
not
of
only
this show.
that, I stay up and watch TV. Vicky passes Vicky wakes up earlier than me,
Yeah.
but goes to bed earlier than me. So like I stay up and watch TV.
Yeah.
And then I get pissed because she's like, "Oh, I want to put something on." And she puts something on and knocks the fuck out. And then like, and I'm like, "Oh, now I'm in bed and I don't feel like getting up and fucking changing, finding the remote and changing this." So
Yeah.
then I'm stuck watching, The Office for the 5,000th time. Or
No, that's
whatever.
a bad thing, of course. But no.
But anyway, so last night I stayed up. I watched like 3 episodes of Daredevil. Holy shit, this season is fucking awesome.
I haven't even seen it. I don't think I finished season 2.
It's like it's
Well, I might have.
they season 2 is the one with
Electra?
well,
Was it the
Electra.
first one? Was she in the first one?
I don't think she's in the first one. She's in season 2 with the Punisher.
Yes. So I'm 99% sure I finished season 2. Didn't see The Defenders. Never saw
But
Iron Fist.
I didn't see
But
The
I
Defenders
did
either.
watch Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, though.
okay,
But I don't know what
Iron
it
Fist
wasn't.
was annoying. I watched like the first 2
Yeah,
episodes.
they canceled
and
that shit.
it was
Like,
it's like this guy fucking sucks.
you know, that's what everyone said. No, the funniest burn was when I was still in karate at the time, and the only reason I stopped is because they closed. But literally, my sensei was like, "Yeah, I saw that. He's not good. So he's not even good at fucking martial arts.
Yeah. No, so that was the thing that I had to. I mean, that actor, the guy that plays Matt Murdock, Daredevil, he is obviously trained in stunt fighting and whatnot
Dude,
too.
yeah, dude, he's
So,
crazy.
And he's a great actor. He was also in Boardwalk Empire, which I watched all the seasons of, and he's fucking amazing. And yeah, man, I watched this episode last night. Was very similar to that scene in the prison with Daredevil.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean with
just-
the Punisher.
Yeah, where they just keep coming at him.
Bro. Yeah. So I watched this.
I've
thing.
heard there's amazing shots.
So I watched this thing yesterday, and it was very much long takes, no fucking. And so like when he's
and those impressed me more than a lot of
and
things.
he's fighting and like getting dragged out by like a guy in like riot gear and stuff. And
Yeah.
But he's as Matt Murdock, not Daredevil.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he's in a suit and he's just fucking kicking all these guys' asses. But long camera takes, and you can tell that he's legitimately fucking burnt out. And so like so on those parts
We
where
should have practiced this a few more times.
dude, and so like he's like punching people and then falling on the ground.
Yeah.
And then like the other guy has to pick him up and like fucking drag him out, and then he's like falling and he can't. Dude, it's pretty legit. I was like, holy shit, this is badass.
Yeah, I'm extremely impressed with the people or any shows, movies, whatever. Excuse me, that do these long one takes because it is very difficult, especially for technical things. So like fighting, yeah, absolutely. I think also The Haunting of Hill House did that a lot too. They did
you get to that episode I was
lot.
talking about?
I finished it.
Oh,
I finished the entire series.
So you know which episode I'm talking about? Was
Yes.
the night of the funeral?
Yeah, and I'm like
The storm?
These have not finished.
The
Like, there
storm?
was, like,
Yeah, those long.
I
Yeah.
want to say the entire episode was in 4 takes.
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah.
And I don't know if you know this. Okay, so I noticed it in one episode, but in this show, Haunting at Hill House, there's many hidden ghosts.
Yes.
In the background.
Yeah.
So I only noticed it in about 2 episodes, and I was
I
like,
kept
no
looking-
one's gonna like see that thing that's in the background there. Like, what the fuck?
It adds to it, and because I was on the bandwagon late. Obviously, I knew there were hidden ghosts, so I kept looking.
Well, I didn't know that.
I
and
kept
so-
looking at the background.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I didn't know that as I was watching the show, and then after I finished it, then I read about it, and I was like, oh, that makes sense.
I actually need to look at one of those articles or videos and see if there are any that I missed, because there are definitely a lot.
Yeah.
And then there are a lot of things.
There's one that
are
I saw-
obvious, but you don't.
There's
think
one I
they're
saw
obvious.
in it was in a kitchen scene when they were like all the it like makes it makes my hair stand over the back of my neck
Yeah.
just now, like because he's like in the window
Oh, really?
and
The-
just standing there, and but like the focus is on the conversation being had in the kitchen.
I probably missed that one. Then.
Yeah, and he's like in this window, and you're like, what the fuck? What is that? And then he's there the whole fucking time, doesn't move, just standing there, and then. Yeah, but like I said, the focus is what's happening between the mom and the kids.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then like there's just so many twists and stuff. Like things you think you know what's going on, and it's like, oh, that's not what's going on. Things are going like it's a great show. I like that.
Yeah.
And then I just started. It's kind of switching gears. It's not scary at all. I just started one that my aunt told me about. It's called The Good Place. Have you heard of that?
So one on Prime.
This is still on Netflix. It's on Netflix, but it's from NBC, I believe.
I've heard of
It's
it.
with Kristen Bell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I was surprised at how much I just immediately liked it. Literally the first episode, I'm like, I'm in.
Have you started watching Lore yet on
No,
Prime?
not yet. I can't
So
do more
good.
than one show at a time, or else I'll get distracted.
I know.
So I right now I'm binging The Good Place.
So you finished. You finished Whorehouse.
Yeah, I finished that. I finished Sabrina. Those are the last 2 ones.
You
that I
finished
did.
Sabrina already?
Yeah.
I didn't.
So I've been hearing polarizing things about
haven't
that.
finished it
I
yet.
liked it. But
I'm on like episode 3 or 4.
a lot
or
of people
something.
were telling me that they didn't like it and they couldn't get into it.
Really.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the Satanism.
I really enjoy Satan.
But like I mean they really, you could tell they did a lot of research on this type of religion stuff,
Yeah.
like the the lore of everything is very accurate.
Yeah. And of course they're doing their own thing. It's still like fiction,
Yeah. So
which we're going to talk about a little bit later about the fucking statue thing.
yeah.
We didn't get to it last week because you had to take off, and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
this like Carmen doesn't know about this. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
going to talk about it.
But the thing about Sabrina is pretty cool. It's really fun. It's like the little things, like the ants. Instead of saying thank God, it's always like praise Satan.
Praise Satan.
It's always like, oh, for Satan's sake or something. And I'm
Yeah,
like, there's
exactly.
those little things you really like. You're like, oh, that's funny.
That's cute.
Yeah.
It's cute. But yeah, so but this one's a comedy. This one's The Good Place. It's comedy with Kristen Bell. She's the
Yeah, I've
main,
heard of that. She's been on for
Tony,
a while.
Not Tony. Who the fuck's the guy from Cheers? Not
Ted Danson.
Ted Danson. I was gonna say Tony Danza. Not
Tony
that.
Danza. That's
Hold
who's-
me closer, Tony Danza.
not the lyrics. Not
That's
the lyrics.
my entire life. I thought it was. I'm kidding. For like most of my life though. Ted Danson's on there. Kristen Bell, really funny. The first 2 seasons are on Netflix right now, and I believe they're doing another one right now. It makes a lot of sense because it's filmed on that backlot in Universal. And when last time I took the tram tour, I'm like, why is there so many yogurt shops? And one of the things in the show is that there's just a bunch of yogurt shops because who doesn't love frozen yogurt? You know, stuff like that. But apparently that set changes all the time. So when you take the tram tour, that part of the set changes. Yeah, and so that's pretty cool. I will start lore. But basically what I do is I do one binging, and I generally do a few that are like actually airing. So the Flash, I still watch the Flash.
Oh yeah.
But that's just once a week.
There's still another show on. I think it's on Hulu. That's like a horror type show that I've been hearing good things about, and I can't remember what the fuck it's called. I literally haven't watched it because I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah. It's getting so fucking complicated with all these different services, dude.
Yeah, I know, and the whole FX thing pissed me off. That was how. But I was able
What
to
happened
watch.
with FX? They're having one now?
Yeah, and it's the only way you can watch the latest season of Always Sunny.
What the fuck?
Uh,
That's fucked up. And they wonder why people pirate shit.
Yeah. So I've been watching it. I have my login from my grandparents' Dish network. So if you're a cable subscriber, you're able to get their FX app.
Yeah.
You're able to have it pretty much free because you subscribe to FX or whatever. But yeah, I think that's the only way you can get the always. I'm not sure. I'm not certain.
Always
on that,
Sunny.
But I've been watching the new season of Always Sunny in Philadelphia is fucking hilarious too. Man.
I'm extremely surprised that it is. Like I'm not anything about those people, but just a show that has run that long.
Yeah. It's like
still being fresh and funny.
Like season 13 or some shit, dude.
Jesus
it's
Christ.
so funny. It's like, dude, they came back hard
I gotta check that.
because I think they took like 2 years off.
Did
So yeah, so like this is like them coming. Yeah, they've been.
And that's smart too.
Yeah.
They're like, let's just take a break real quick. We want to come back strong.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's super. I mean it's what's the word I'm looking for? Relevant? No. Like it's topical. There's a lot of topical stuff. What does it say?
My mom's telling me the
Kenny
cat
wants to go.
out. The cat's in here. She's just
So?
walking. I don't know. Don't listen to my mom.
She just got in.
Uh,
But yeah, so yeah, it's fucking awesome. You should watch it. Anyway, if you can get your way,
I need-
get a way
I-
to watch it. It's
I
really
need
good.
to have we need to set up a thing where every group of friends just has one person have a single service or something like that. Cause
Yeah,
like,
well, mine
I
are
have
all
I have
tapped
a
out already.
Netflix login. I have a Hulu. No, I have a Prime and Netflix at the moment. I'm thinking I might want to pay for Disney.
I think I'm gonna do the Boomerang one.
All right, but I really want someone.
I know you don't care about cartoons as much as I do.
Not the
but,
old ones, not as much
like,
to be
Bugs-
honest.
dude. I'm like I need fucking Tom and Jerry and Bugs Bunny in my life.
Of those two things, I actually don't care one bit about them
God, I
whatsoever.
love those are my favorite. Like,
Well, I didn't grow up on
cartoons.
that stuff for whatever
Yeah.
reason. Like Tom and Jerry, I always found just to be boring, and so did
so
Bugs
funny.
Bunny. But then like
So
stuff
funny.
like I don't know if they're on there, but like Dexter's Laboratory and stuff like that.
Yeah, all
Johnny
of it's
Bravo.
on there.
Like, I know.
All
I'm,
that
I'm
shit,
just saying
yeah.
like it is a weird thing where I didn't start like Looney Tunes were not my shit, but then like the baby Looney Tunes and the Animaniacs or whatever.
Yeah.
Not the baby ones. What's the Tiny Tunes?
Tiny Toons,
Tiny Toons,
Adventures.
Animaniacs,
Yeah.
like those.
Tiny
are
Toons
my,
are on Hulu.
Freakazoid.
Tiny Toons are on Hulu. Animaniacs are on Hulu. They're coming back. Animaniacs are coming back.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I'm super excited about that.
I want to check that. Yeah, dude. Fuck. Okay, so here's the thing. Somebody brought this up on a show, and I completely agree with it. It is so like back in the day, we could just all be in a certain group of fandoms. Like they're very easy because there's only a certain amount of shows. There are so many things out there right now that someone's like, "Hey, have you seen this?" Like, "No, not yet." "I've seen this though. Have you seen that?" "No, I haven't seen that yet." And that's how conversations are going because. There's so much good shit, and I'm not complaining about that. It's just so hard because now it's like,
Yeah,
I
it's hard
want
to keep
that, I
up.
want that, I want
Yeah.
that, I want that.
Yeah,
then-
no, I'm seriously might get the Boomerang thing, especially because like my nieces now, and I'm fucking tired of Baby Shark,
do, 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 do.
and shit like that. I'm
Well,
like,
first of all, that's not their fault. Somebody showed them Baby Shark,
yeah,
and they're like, "This is a good idea." No, it is never a good idea.
Whoever the fuck came up with that is like, I mean,
Apparently that was a lot older than we thought it was. So I was talking to my coworker, and she's like, "No,
yeah,
that was."
it had been around for a while. I knew that,
And it
but
just, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And then it's like it
was
just
just like
reemerged.
just some reason, like it got super popular, and I was like, and you know, Vicky's niece, Marilyn, loved that video. So then I showed it to Mila, my niece. She
Well,
fucking
that's
loved
your
it,
fault then.
I guess. And they went and told all the babies.
Bad idea, motherfucker.
But anyway, I just like Mila loves Looney Tunes now, so like I've been,
Nice.
so I want to get like that. So like anytime I'm watching, I could just fucking, because I love watching it. Like we watch Tom and Jerry together. We both fucking we both crack up. I fucking love Tom and Jerry. I could watch that with kids all the time. Like and it's like still funny to me.
I never got into it. But I don't know why.
It's so silly.
It is.
so crazy.
It's cool. Like, and here's the thing. Like I can watch it and it's fun, but I don't know what it was. Like there was just other things that I was just more intrigued by as far as cartoons go.
I don't know. Maybe
I'm trying to think about.
But like my mom had this, I don't know where the fuck it came from, but I used to have this like mixtape, a VHS tape
Oh, nice. Of cartoons.
and
Yeah.
it was like
What was your shit then? So you said Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah, that's
what
pretty
else
much
was
it.
your? Those were your main things.
Bugs Bunny? I think it was okay. So I had this one. It was a recorded tape of all Bugs Bunny cartoons, and then I had another one with Tom and Jerry, and so those were like my two favorite tapes. And yeah, so those were my favorites. And then I mean, but
Maybe it's because when I was young, I don't think I watched that many cartoons.
But,
I
yeah.
didn't start watching cartoons till I went to school, so I was at 7 or 8, and my parents obviously weren't around. So I was
Yeah.
all I did was like come home from school and I would do my homework and watch cartoons.
well, I was little, you know. So and then
Yeah, because my mom worked in like preschools and shit like that. I
Yeah.
always had people, so I wasn't watching cartoons when I was like that young.
well, the thing was, that's probably why. But like my mom, because my mom and you know the donor weren't they were still young when I was, they were only in their 20s. So
Yeah.
like their cartoons were like still relevant. So so they'd be showing me the shit that they would watch. Like my mom was really into, so like I never liked fucking I don't know, she was into some weird shit like
Satanism,
Satanism. No, what was the one with the fucking shark?
Baby Shark,
No.
Street Sharks,
Shut up! Stop!
Batman,
You're fucking me up.
Shark Repellent.
Oh, but yeah, I did love Batman the animated series.
Oh yeah, no one doesn't love it. But
And
that was
then-
when we were already, I think, old enough to like choose whatever we wanted to watch. And
yeah, but
stuff
even
like-
when I was really little, like I watched, like, you remember Eureka's Castle?
it sounds familiar.
It was on Nickelodeon. It was a branch of Sesame Street. It was like a
Okay, then no, definitely not.
it was like a
Remember Pirates of Dark
spin-off.
Water?
No. What the fuck
That was on Cartoon
that?
Network. I think
No.
Cartoon Network had all
But
Tom and
Cartoon
Jerry.
Network didn't really emerge until like 98.
I don't remember anything before that.
Oh my god. I remember a lot. I remember like up until like I was like 4 years old.
Mm-mm. I don't remember watching stuff before that.
So
My
and then there was the Disney Channel. I watched the Disney Channel a lot with Ricky and his family because it was Disney all
that's
the
the
time.
thing. I never had Disney Channel because the only person that I knew that had Disney Channel was fucking Ahmed. It's all my rich friends, not quote unquote rich friends. Just the
They
ones
had
that
cable. They had cable.
like. What the fuck? Y'all got cable? Okay, you got premium cable.
Well, that was the thing.
He also had Power Wheels, and I was jealous as fuck.
Oh yeah, I always had. Oh no, I never had Power Wheels.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm thinking of Hot Wheels. Sorry.
No, Power Wheels. I was jealous of
Pow.
I was
Power
like,
Wheels.
you get to drive, you fucking mother. I went to his house and he had 3 of them, and I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm driving.
Yeah, they always had. You know who got Power Wheels? Julian from his dad.
What?
Yeah, I never got Power, but I was never allowed because I was, and then the batteries would die, and then my mom would be like, "Hey, it's dead. Don't fucking use it anymore." And
It would just sit there.
yeah, just sit there and collect dust. But they did give me one time. They gave me, my grandparents got me this little like train that would go in a circle,
Oh, nice.
and they could sit me on it. And then
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I thought you meant just like a regular train set.
no, it was like a.
You could sit in it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I never had that kind of stuff. Like I remember the first actual thing that I got that I remember being the coolest was a Game Boy Color the first year it came out.
Oh yeah.
Before,
but that's
before
see,
that
but
was just regular shit.
that's before any of that shit. But that's what I'm talking about. You didn't like I'm talking about like I don't know. There's days that you weren't even really going to school yet, and you were home with your mom. Like you don't remember those days.
My mom wants to say that she spent all the money on school and stuff. Okay, thanks, Mom. You worked there, so just saying. Like I went to your schools. My mom was a teacher my entire childhood.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was pretty sure you got a discount, kid. No, I don't know. Couldn't get a Power Wheel.
I don't think so.
All right, whatever. I'm fucking with obviously. Mom. Thank you. Sorry. Love you.
Thanks for my education.
Thanks for my education. No, yes, I got. That's the first thing I remember. I was in a
Holy shit,
preschool.
we've talked way too much about this.
Yeah, it's like we haven't even gotten anything. But yeah, whatever. Going forward, I don't remember watching cartoons until I went to actual first grade kindergarten area.
Well,
then my parents weren't with me. Obviously, when I got off school, I would walk here because I went to school down the street.
Yeah,
and I would just watch TV, which is Cartoon Network. That was the first time, and that was probably 97, 98.
So you don't remember anything before that?
As far as watching stuff,
you didn't even watch like Sesame Street or anything like that?
No, I didn't watch that. I watched whatever videos they would put on at those schools, which was usually like Care Bears and shit.
Care Bears.
And I didn't give a fuck.
Well, I think that's another thing though. That was a testament to what kind of kid I was though, because my mom's always told me that I always thought I was smarter than most of the kids, which is probably true. But so my development was kind of because I watched Bugs Bunny and and I thought Care Bears were fucking lame and Barney sucked, so it was like Sesame Street or get the fuck out,
Give me Big Bird or give me Death.
Yeah. So I was, and I would watch the Bugs Bunny cartoons, and even though I didn't understand all of it, I was still able to develop, the jokes, I understood a lot of it, but because those cartoons aren't really for kids, like little kids,
Well, the thing is, yeah, they're back in the day, especially. There's a lot of hidden stuff that's like jokes adults would get, but also, hey, look, it's cartoons.
Well, that's what the good cartoons have done.
Yeah.
That's what SpongeBob used to do. Or even then,
yeah,
it was kind of a little more kiddie, but maybe like Animaniacs was super educational, but fucking entertaining as fuck.
And there was a ton of stuff that went over kids' heads.
And there's a ton of stuff that went over kids' heads. Yeah,
and as an adult, you're like, oh shit, that motherfucker was getting laid.
And we watched that, and we all the movie references, especially too.
Mm-hmm.
That whole show is based on movie references.
Yeah,
the Good Feathers.
Yeah,
they're all.
It's for kids, but also if adults see it, like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah, yeah, they're mobster pigeons.
You get it? You get it? All right, yeah, let's definitely move forward a little bit. We haven't even gotten the first part, and I know you got to leave soon.
Yeah.
I saw Dr. Seuss. I actually think it's Dr. Seuss is The Grinch. I actually think it's a really good.
You went and saw that
reboot? I saw it with somebody, and so they wanted to go see it. I saw it with them.
Was the other person 11?
No. She was not 11. on the record, she was not 11. No, but it was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. It's more of a funnier, lighthearted Grinch than, say, Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which apparently was 18 years ago.
Yeah.
I thought it was
a while ago.
More recent. But no, and so you got that. And it was pretty good, so I would definitely take some kids or family or whatever you want to do to go see it. It made $67 million. So good for that. Bohemian Rhapsody I want to check out, but I haven't yet.
I've been hearing great things.
Overlord is supposed to be awesome. It's a zombie movie. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talked about it last week.
But have you heard of it? The Nutcracker and the Four Rums.
I can't believe they made another Nutcracker movie.
I have zero interest in this movie whatsoever.
None.
It has made a total $35 million on a $120 million budget. That tanked. Star is Born's number 5, and the girl with the spider in the spider's web, new dragon tattoo. This is a long fucking title.
The girl in the spider's
the
web.
girl in the dragon tattoo spider web tattoo.
Charlotte's Web Spider Girl.
Yes, that Into the Spider-Verse number 6 on its first week with a dismal 7. Is it 7? No, yeah, $7.8 million. So no one cares. Moving forward,
It looked pretty good.
what is 100% without a doubt going to be number 1 this week? Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald.
I still never finished the first one.
Fantastic Beasts?
Yeah, I was really I watched I had a bootleg copy of it, I think. And
Oh, okay. I didn't
It was
not
cool.
like
It was a fun
wasn't
movie.
bad. It didn't capture the magic, but I think this one looks more magic. I'm more interested in this one
I really want
than
to
I
see
was
this
of
one.
the first one.
Yeah, it sucks because like my movie going partner doesn't really give a shit about Harry Potter. So,
Bro, I'm right here. I was actually planning on getting my A-list this last weekend because we went to AMC, but for whatever reason, you have to do a specific thing, and they can't sign you up on site or something.
do it online.
Online, yeah, it was stupid. I was like, I thought I could just get credit for this movie. No, like
It was really easy for me since I was already a Stubbs member.
Yeah.
Stubbs Premier member. So all I had to do was just upgrade.
So I'm just gonna sign up, and I've made a vow to at least see one movie a week, at least on like every Tuesday, since it's my only real day off.
Yeah.
And then I'll hit you up. We'll do that. But for sure, Fantastic Beasts. I know my mom's gonna want to see it, and I'll probably go with her and my family or something. Instant Family. What the fuck is that? Oh no,
It's
I've seen this.
Supposed to be really good.
Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne. I saw the trailer for this. It looked funny. I liked it.
Yeah. So I just was listening to a podcast with Joe Rogan and the director. Sean,
Yeah.
what is it? Sean something?
It is Sean Anders.
Sean Anders. You know his first movie was Sex Drive?
Really?
Yeah.
I love Sex Drive.
So
Got some lotion for your tits.
Yeah.
Yeah. You you want to party? Yeah. What? This is raised there. I love Sex Drive. I want to watch that now, actually.
But anyway, Tom Segura's in it,
So good.
who's one of my favorite comedians.
The best Japanese comedian ever. I love. That's one of my favorite Segura jokes. Is in all honesty, for whatever reason, I can't think of it not being so good. No, you're saying it Japanese. It's my favorite. But no, I actually want to see both these movies then. See, this is a perfect time for me to get this fucking A-list pass.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to speed through these, but not through this, because we got to take a moment.
Flag's half mast today.
This is the remembrance portion of Stan Lee, dead at 95 years old.
It's a good life.
Full life.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, you can't really say you didn't see this coming. You just didn't know when.
I think he died of a broken heart.
That makes sense.
His wife died last year.
Yes.
And,
And things were not going good for him this
yeah,
year.
He was super depressed after
There
that.
was a lot of controversy, too, even with his daughter,
Yeah.
as far as, like, if she was manipulating him or not.
Yeah, and like he had like this caregiver that was like taking his shit, and they at some point they were taking his blood and stamping comics that he had with his blood and selling them on eBay.
What the shit fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's more depressing.
Yeah, it's really a lot of the people around him were taking advantage of him. Yeah.
and that fucking sucks. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. Of course, he died at 95. I think he just literally he's like, I'm out.
I just
Fuck
yeah,
this.
I think so too.
Because this is not one of those things where it's like, a week ago Stan Lee has been sent to the hospital because something. He's like, no, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like I
think
know he was
just ready.
Yeah, he fucking literally quit. That was the weirdest thing. Is like you went to sleep and then you woke up and then all of a sudden it's like Stanley's dead.
Yeah, you didn't hear it. I mean, you heard that he was
He's
getting old.
And of course he was battling multiple sicknesses, obviously, but it wasn't like a sort of thing where it was very slowly. He went back to the hospital.
Yeah, well,
Stanley's back in the hospital doing his thing.
I brought
He was-
up a list of some of his creations.
Yeah.
with his partners Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko. They've all co-created heroes such as Spider-Man, the Hulk, Doctor Strange, the Fantastic Four, Daredevil, Black Panther, the X-Men. and along with some other people, Ant-Man, Iron Man, and Thor.
Yeah.
Those are, I mean, that's all the Marvel Cinematic Universe that we have right now. So,
Yeah.
I mean, just
And he's been in like all of these films. And one thing that not everybody knows, but he pre-recorded, I believe, roughly about 15 to 20 different cameos or something.
yeah.
Like a lot of cameos. So he's gonna be in different movies.
Oh, he's already done cameos?
No, pre-recorded
cameos. That's awesome.
So he's definitely gonna be in the next few Marvel films at least.
Awesome. That's good.
But he's done
Are
all
you
of them.
Tony Stank?
Yeah, and he did his very first DC cameo this year with
DC?
Yeah, with Teen Titans Go movie.
Really?
Yeah, he was in there. I watched Teen Titans Go.
How about his weird cameo in fucking Big Hero 6?
Oh yeah. See, that's the thing. I wonder if he actually pre-recorded anything, because that was more than a cameo in my opinion. I feel like he could have been part of the next movie if they do another one.
Yeah.
So like that was setting up something that's a lot bigger of a role in my opinion, or could be at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, that was great. He did some great shit, and then Big Hero 6, obviously.
And his random look up the dude. Look
Mallrats?
No, yeah, the Mallrats is amazing. But look up his. I think it's in Spider-Man 2 or 1 with Tobey Maguire.
Mm-hmm.
He said some. It's so fun. He's got like a little monologue.
Yeah.
and then he just goes, "Enough said," and then walks away. And it's like,
Oh yeah, no, I remember that one. I forgot which Spider-Man shoe. I'll look it up right now. But yeah, keep going.
but that one's amazing. That one and the one in the Amazing Spider-Man where he's like just listening to records in the library.
Yeah,
And the fights going on around him. That's one of my favorites.
I love that one. That might be one of my favorites too. It is that one.
Yeah, that's it. And it's so random. I don't understand.
Oh, this is a list of a bunch.
Oh,
of them.
is this
Hold on.
all of them?
I'm gonna see if I can find it. Not
Well,
that
there he
one.
is there.
Oh, that was just a flash.
Yeah. Let's see. He's in Daredevil.
He's
The
in all of
movie?
these. Boop, 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 boop. There's so many. I don't think I can.
No, it's where like he walks. I think it's in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, it's probably if these are in chronological order. He's probably over here. The Hulk, Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's not the one though. It's the same one. He's
He was
like,
in X-Men? Oh, yeah, that's right. He was in X-Men too.
oh, Spider-Man 3. That's the one.
There it is. So he's in here. Spider-Man. To receive key to the city. Saves daughter of police captain.
You know, I guess one person can make a difference. Enough said.
That's it.
He's like, later.
That's funny because like no one really understands that. If you don't know who Stan Lee is, you're kind of just like, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're kind of just like,
Well, that's the whole
what
thing.
was
Is
that?
that's the whole thing about cameos. It's like it's you get it. It's Stan Lee.
Yeah.
He's in the thing. But we're gonna miss you, of course.
And then everything he would say. Do you remember how he would have like monologues after the Spider-Man animated series? He would always have like little lessons.
I remember that. I remember.
he
Have
was
you ever
the-
met him?
And no, I never met him. But
Ricky and I saw him at I think one of his Stanley kamikazes.
yeah.
I mean, even then we were just like, oh, it looks like they're fucking like slave driving him. It was just sitting
Yeah.
there signing shit. He was barely talking to anybody.
Yeah.
And I was like, that sucks. I think it was this year or last year. Even.
There's a good thing here. Look it up real quick. There's in an interview he talks about how important it was what he was doing or something like that, and it's a really good like little speech or quote that you can
I
get.
need more information.
It was in black and white. I can't fucking let's see. Maybe it's just type in like Stan Lee quote or something like that.
That is an incredible. Okay, I will do that because you asked me to.
Oh,
but-
well, what do you? I mean, because it's gonna be one of the one. I mean, there's the last
60?
interview. No, it was one recent.
That one? You said
No,
it's
no,
in
no.
black and
It was
white.
in black and white, but it was a recent one that I saw. But maybe they just put it in black and white. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
but
no, this is gonna take forever.
so he talks about the importance of heroes in your life or something like that. But fuck, I want you to find one of these interviews where he says something. It's really fucking cool. There it is, right there. Look,
Which one?
I think it's that one.
This one?
No, not Ultimate Alliance. It's not. Fuck. Which one is it? God damn it! Just put
yeah.
like Great Stan Lee moment, maybe.
It's gonna take too long.
It's gonna take too long, but
Yes.
he says some cool shit. We should have had this queued up, but
I agree. It's fine. It's fine. Do you remember the gist of it?
I read this thing about how important his life had been, or something like that. And he was talking about how he didn't realize the importance of what he had done, and he was always envious of people who were like building bridges and building buildings and stuff like that. And all he was doing was being a writer for comic books. And then he said, as he got older and wiser, he realized what he was doing was extremely important to the children of America and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it was like a pretty cool.
Well, I'm glad he
Cool.
realized that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Just for the sake of time, we're going to move forward. 2 trailers dropped. We're going to talk about one because the other one is not really that consequential. The first one, I'm sure you've all actually probably seen already. It is Detective Pikachu.
Pika.
Pika Pika.
Pika Pika.
I remember this. It was ridiculous. When I was a kid, I think it was like 7 or 8, whenever it came out. It was just a fucking phenomenon. And I would like actually try and do all the Pokemon voices because all they did was say that their names or whatever. And so I would be like, Squirtle, Squirtle, and just like, Pika Pika, which obviously as a little kid is a lot easier for me than now because they're high pitched and shit. But like as kids, we just fucking fell in love with these little pocket monsters and whatnot. And for the first time ever, we're getting a live action CG hybrid movie with Pokemon. But it's not a regular Pokemon movie. It's Detective Pikachu,
Yeah.
which doesn't make sense to a lot of you if you've
Voiced
never
by-
played this game.
Voiced by Deadpool.
Voiced by Deadpool. It is a weird combination.
I think they should have gotten somebody else.
I liked Frank.
Frank
Danny
Reynolds.
DeVito.
Frank Reynolds.
I think Danny DeVito would have been the perfect Detective Pikachu for this movie. No, probably not for this movie, but for a movie.
Or at least not be Ryan Reynolds if you're gonna be Ryan Reynolds. You know what I mean? Like
I can't
try and do a character because he sounds like Deadpool being Pikachu.
Well, it's because he doesn't do voices. It's just his voice, basically. But it's weird because it does sound like Deadpool.
It's
Like,
Deadpool.
Like, I'm just going to play the first clip of his voice, and it's kind of weird. It sounds like Deadpool talking to him, except like a PG Deadpool. He's like,
Down the stapler, or I will electrocute you.
thanks, Pikachu.
Did you just talk? Whoa. Did you just understand me? Oh my god, you can understand me! Stop! I've been so lonely. They try to talk to me all the time.
It's fucking Deadpool. It's Pikapool.
Yeah.
But that's cute, though. I'll be honest. The first time I heard that was fucking cute.
You're adorable. They can't understand me, kid.
Like, all I can think are rated R versions of all of these jokes. He's like, you're adorable. I want to fuck you, or something like that.
Yep.
Like, you can imagine, this is Deadpool in a Pikachu body.
I mean, it looks all right. I don't know. I just can't.
It's really weird. I'm in, though. There's no way I'm not seeing this.
Yeah.
There's 0% chance.
There's a possibility I
I'm not.
might not.
If the only thing, I don't care if it gets the worst reviews in the world, I'm watching this. The only thing that's going to stop me is if I die.
Okay. Well, I do have to get going, so
Yeah.
it's
All right.
already past.
We're
my-
skipping Mowgli. We're skipping.
Mowgli looks dope.
Mowgli looks dope from Netflix. And yeah, you guys have fucking probably seen it already. Fucking Satanic Temple is pissed and they're trying to sue Netflix for $50 million because they used their statue.
I feel like that's fair if they did it without any
It's
contract.
a fucking religion. Can you copyright that? There are a bajillion crosses everywhere. There's
true.
religious symbols everywhere.
I don't know though, because but since it's a specific statue, like you know, you couldn't. I don't think you could. I don't know.
It says the Satanic Temple has filed a $50 million copyright lawsuit against Warner Brothers and Netflix.
But also, when it
claiming-
comes to religions, they're probably the least funded.
that also makes sense.
So,
Like, oh, we can get money now.
so I could see.
They have a
that-
Baphomet statue.
I could see the angle.
spotted in there, but whatever. There's it's ridiculous shit. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Whatever. You're a Satanist. Come on, deal with it. It's freedom. All right. You want to talk about any of the things real quick?
No, California's on fire.
California's on fire, and
we talked about that.
the YouTuber. Talk about the YouTuber real quick.
Oh yeah, did I send it to you? I think I sent you the link. I wanted you to, well, first of all, play the at least the statement from the other guy.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, talk about it, and then I'll put the statement.
So this YouTuber, he's a YouTube gamer, and he's been playing Red Dead Redemption 2. It says, over the last 2 days, controversy has surrounded a widely viewed clip where a Red Dead Redemption 2 player gleefully feeds an in-game feminist to an alligator. Mm-hmm. After the press reported that the clip had been viewed nearly 1 million times by commenters who cheered the action, the uploader temporarily got his entire channel terminated from YouTube. Hours later, YouTube reversed the decision and conceded that its content reviewers sometimes make mistakes. So I don't know. Basically to clarify, is this guy got punished for in a video game, and he's a video game blogger.
Yeah, you got punished for playing a
video game, and I guess if you can fuck people up in this game, it's an open world game. So
yeah, of course, you can do tons of things,
do all kinds of shit. So I mean, like in Grand Theft Auto 3 was like the first time you were able to pick up hookers.
Yeah.
So this is from the same developers as Grand Theft Auto, and think of all the shit that you can do in that game. So this is like old Wild West, and there's like these old school like temperance ladies and shit, and so I guess you can beat them up, hog tie them. And like I saw videos of them dragging them on horses, putting them on the train tracks, and this guy fed them to alligators.
Which also you can do a lot of other shit with the other things. Like there are so many videos I was watching where you like were petting a dog on a train track, and then you just like left it there, and then it just got hit by a train. It's like
you could punch the horse in the face. I saw that one too, and it's fucking crazy. But this is another fellow game blogger who kind of issued this thing on Twitter.
Almost there.
Dear YouTube, we cannot take this stance. We just cannot. It's come to my attention that a YouTuber in the new game from Rockstar, Red Dead Redemption, went and hog-tied a feminist in the game and fed her to alligators. Uploaded that video to YouTube, and in response, there were a bunch of gaming journalists, news articles about it, and YouTube completely deleted this person's channel. Well, not deleted, but terminated his channel. YouTube, we cannot take this stance. We can't. We can't say that what somebody does in a video game is reflected to real life somehow, or is some type of political statement. We just cannot do that. This is not real life. It's a video game. In this same game, Red Dead Redemption, you kill so many men. It's part of the game. You are shooting and killing and murdering men. So if you take this stance on this one individual, then you're basically saying that any uploads on this game is wrong. Even if you're in Red Dead Redemption 2 and you're hunting, I mean, isn't that technically animal abuse?
Or letting them get hit by a train?
If we are going to come out and say, you can't hog tie the feminist, you can't feed her to an alligator, then we have to come out and say in the game, anything you do illegal or that breaks the terms of service of YouTube in the game, in a video game, not real life, is a violation of YouTube rules. Murdering other characters in a video game, technically, based on this decision here, would be against YouTube rules. That means that there's no Red Dead Redemption, there's no Fortnite, because you kill people in Fortnite, there's even no Minecraft. You kill people in Minecraft. We need, as a whole, YouTube to stick up and to stand up for gamers as a whole and gaming. Video games are not real life, and we need to send that message out there. I really, really hope and pray that YouTube doesn't take this stance and they reverse the decision and bring this guy's channel back.
Yep.
So they did.
That's good.
So he's back. But that leaves that open for discussion, right? Like what?
I'm really curious what our audience thinks. So right now, like let us know. I mean, because it's just done for laughs. There's all sort of like motivations behind certain things. So it'd be a certain thing if he was like using the game to push his political agenda.
But no, he was just trying to be funny. You know,
Exactly.
Like, I think it's hilarious. I get it. You're pushing the envelope a little bit, but it's like, who fucking if he's just some goofy dude that plays video games, like, dude, I would do it too. You know, it's like.
And it's not just like the feminine, like, yeah, you could hog-tie a dude.
Anybody,
and
but
throw him to an alligator. You could fucking,
I get
you could punch a horse in the face.
And I'm sure in that game, the feminists back then weren't very nice.
That was your thing? I'm sure they weren't very nice. I
don't know, man. I had this conversation with somebody recently, and I was like, it was like, what makes somebody a feminist, right? And then they say, just the basic human rights and all that shit. I'm like, yeah, okay, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Does that make me a feminist? I mean, I guess so, right?
Yeah. I mean, but we're not talking about, like, let's just not label them as a feminist in the game. They are a very specific type of character. We've even done, Gopher's Breath, where there were characters that were sought as like just radicals, I guess you could call them.
Buzzkills.
Yeah, they come in with like axes and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. There's just a character, and it could have been any character, but it was just a character.
Fetter to alligator. That's hilarious, though.
It is hilarious.
It tickles me that you can do that in
all
game.
honesty, I'm sure there's cartoons out there back in the day where they just took a person they didn't like and fed them to alligators.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just I agree. I mean, for them to take action as if this person actually did it, it's a fucking video game, dude. Like,
I know. YouTube has been so fucking on the rocks. Even all the YouTubers are like, I don't know what the fuck's going on with YouTube.
Yeah, a lot of people are switching to Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch. Instagram's trying to get their Instagram TV thing up and running, but I haven't.
Yeah.
I don't feel any need to do that.
That is going to be annoying because once it goes desktop, everyone's going to have a TV show,
Yeah.
I mean, Instagram's whole point when it started was to have easy access to upload your photos, right?
Yeah. And then
mobile. That's
then
it.
They started doing everything. They're like, let's just be Snapchat. Let's be Vine. Let's be this.
Yeah, and I think it's I really now it's trying to be everything, and it's
being too much in my opinion. Once
they changed their fucking algorithm, which drives me fucking crazy because now. Because I mean,
no one sees your shit.
I have to put out a killer post, and fucking all I get is like 15 likes.
Well, that's subjective, but no, yeah, I get it. And then like I have to put like a fucking bajillion hashtags for people to even see my shit. And then I've had conversations with people, and they're like, "So what you been up to?" I'm like, "Oh, doing the podcast and like doing everything." Like, "Oh, you have a podcast?" I'm like, "Yeah, for 4 fucking years."
Yeah,
you haven't seen any of it? No.
Somebody said, very true. I would pick up prostitutes on GTA and blow them up. Does that not equal to actual violence against women in real life? In real life, I can't see it too.
I know it's far
from over here.
It's far, but yeah, basically, it's what Joanna. Exactly, it doesn't equal that. But as far I know this person, they do that in real life too. I'm kidding.
All right, I gotta get out of here.
All right, man. I'm gonna finish it off with that too. Thank you, everybody, for listening and watching. Of course, check out Ryan D this Saturday at the Silver Dollar Saloon. Go to teamryanD.com to get those $5 tickets. And if you know his older brother, tell him that's what he has to do too. You can follow us everywhere at Humpcast. You can follow me personally at Garrett_AMLee at Twitter and Instagram, and Ryan D at different places that I don't remember. You're right there.
At Ryan P. Demarest, teamryanD.com. You can just go there and get everything.
Next week, we got a really cool guest, and we'll talk to you then. I will see you then, or I'll see you another time.
I may have some news for you. Go ahead.
That's not the drop that I want.
10, 9, 8. Now, fellas.